Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, we are talking all things countertop installation process. And in our case, we have a natural stone, soapstone. So we're gonna show you how it was fabricated from the design and the model that we put up onto the computer to really map out the slab so it's cut in the best way possible. We're gonna show you the cool machines on how it's actually cut at Todd Branson Stoneworks. And we're going to show you it getting installed. Very heavy. Even this piece right here, very heavy. So props to those guys. They did such an amazing job, and I really wanna show you all that's involved in countertop fabrication and installation. So stay tuned.
This is what the final drawing looks like here. Then I'm able to add in all of our laminations and everything, and then I can actually overlay it onto, this is a picture of the actual slab. And you can see when I move these pieces, it's actually going to show me what that seam is going to look like. So, you know, I played around with this layout, trying to get that seam right, you know, because we just needed to have that seam there. And this was, you know, with the limitations of running our blades through and everything, this was going to be the closest and best I could make it.
So back east, I actually had my seam running down the middle of my sink.
Oh,
so
yeah,
talk about why that's not a great idea.
We've tried it several times over many years, and it's almost always failed. Just because of water getting under there. You know, sinks sometimes tend to move a little bit and they'll pop and the seams will pop. It's just, we can't ever guarantee that to work, and we like to guarantee our work.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
You know, it's a little bit more of a seam. It's actually less out of your way though. You know, having it there in the middle of the sink, it does, you know, kind of disrupt things a little bit, even though it's barely there. But we've just never had one work out.
Yeah.
You know?
No, it's good to explain to people why, you know, when they do see their templates, why and maybe why not, or to push back.
And people always
things,
try, you know, to have us do that, and we really just won't do it.
Yeah.
Because we've lived and learned already, and it's just something we can't guarantee.
Yeah, and I like the corner being totally open, and I know a lot of people still cut seams at the corner. What's your guys' thought on that?
What do you mean, like a straight off of here?
So a lot of folks will cut the seam that way, so diagonal.
Oh, well, what that does is it doesn't really shorten the piece or make it use the material any better.
Right.
So, and it actually makes this is a longer distance than this is.
Right.
So it's a lot harder to level. It probably wouldn't fit in the elevator like that. So I mean, this is to actually make the piece smaller and more usable on the material.
Yeah.
So this is going to be how we glue your mitered edge up. So this is actually a lamination here, and the piece is upside down. So we use this. It looks a little archaic, but we've been doing it like this for so long, and we just know how it works. They've got these fancy clamps that they sell for $500 a piece, but we know what works, and that's why we keep doing it like this. So this is basically how your edges will all get glued on there. After that's done, it's gonna go onto the Titan here, and that's where we'll finish the seams. We'll make them nice and smooth, The sink will get done by hand, and the walls will already be scribed in from that machine. So it's basically just going to be the seams. I'll probably finish the height of that miter so that it'll all be consistent, and then it'll get sanded and polished and be done, installed. And hopefully it fits in the elevator. Hopefully.
It's today, counter installation day. We could not be more excited because this means now that this hot mess express of all of the appliances we can put in the oven probably tomorrow. We have to move the plug that was originally just a tad too far over for the oven because I changed the plan a little bit, so we need to move the plug over so the oven can fully slide in. So we should get that in tomorrow. We have electric now. Oh yeah. Stay tuned. More to come. Ready, aren't you excited?
Very.
So I can't remember if I said exactly why we weren't mineral oiling the slabs today. If I did not, I'm going to explain that now. So the mineral oil will help more or less seal the soapstone, and it will intensify the richness of the color. So right now it's got a lot more of kind of a weathered gray look, which I do like. But the mineral oil will really bring out the richness. It's going to darken it. The veining will become a little bit more focused. And it also is really great for a protectant for the soapstone. So if there's ever a little scratch, you can always just sand it real lightly, put some mineral oil on it, and boom, boom, boom. So in that case, once the countertops are set and the other cabinet gets in that goes next to the refrigerator panel to cover the electrical panel, once that cabinet is set, then we can tile. And so once the tile goes in, just in case the tile should happen to, you know, scratch, and also the grout needs to bond to the actual slab. And when you put the mineral oil on it, it won't. So we need to wait to mineral oil it until after the tiling is done. And then these Todd Branson folks will come on back and wrap it up. So that is why.
beautiful.
Do you love it?
It's awesome.